So before we jump into our second war with the Mamluks, I took a mission to take out one of the smaller nations. I think it's like a one province minor in the subcontinent of India. That'll give me a nice boost before I start my Mamluk war. Because this mission will give me manpower plus 10%. That's a weird way to put it. 10% manpower recovery speed, and then yearly prestige plus 1. That is the reward here that I would be getting if I get the victory, I believe. Or maybe I'm getting it now. I'm not entirely sure. No, I have to get the victory first because that date goes along with 10 years into wherever the date I start the war in or whatever. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this started. Something I need to keep in mind is that the QQ tribes will rise up, unfortunately. Remember, this is with the 1.15 patch now. Well, not really remember. I never really expressed that to you guys. This is with the 1.15 patch now. And... and I don't know why I'm laughing. I just thought that I delivered that line in a very weird way. So yeah, I've kind of messed around with the estates. Not exactly sure why the tribes want me to have, or they want to have 45% control. This amount of territory increases their influence by 28%, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, I've kind of gotten a better hold over the estates, and I'm wondering if the 1.15 patch kind of threw that out of whack or something. I don't even know. But anyways, we don't have a truce against these guys. We can just join in whenever we want. We're going to take this over, and I believe we're going to increase our piety, which is good. We're at 100%, but we've been at 100% piety. Still have a lot of things to convert over, by the way, which is probably not a big surprise there. So hopefully we should be able to do this. We will be fighting in the... Oh my gosh. Maybe we should try to draw them in, because I don't really want to... kind of take this massive penalty for attacking like that. Let me see what they do. So I'd rather fight in the highlands than the mountains. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. When are you gonna get there? 20. Let's wait for them to lock off. There we go. Let's not fight this war in speed 5, even though there's many people that do that. Wait a second. Are we gonna get there in time? We might not even get there in time. Well, it was worth it, I guess. It was worth a try. Yes, I'm going to continue to keep my piety high. Where are you at, or where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Okay, well, I'll chase them down. I'm actually hoping that they get out of the mountains. There you go. There you go. Go to that desert. Is there actually a faster... Oh my gosh, yeah, let's go ahead and put my air inside of this regiment. That way we get there faster. Perfect. Thank you. You really helped me out there. And we're going to, I think, maneuver around the river, if there was a river there. I don't even know if there was. Changes to Sunni. That's not good. Province changing to Sunni. Look at that. Boom. Best case scenario. Thank you so much. You really saved me a bit of extra manpower. Okay, so I'm going to go back to your home, your capital fort. Estates modifier expired. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not good, is it? Oh, that's okay. Well, let's see here. What am I going to do about this? The tribe's estate loses 15% loyalty. I don't think I can afford that because I need to keep my loyalty. Geez, I need to keep it as long as it's got to be above 40, so I can't do that. Yeah, we'll just fight some regiments. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go fight some regiments. Let's do it. And actually, we're probably going to have to fight a lot because, like I said, the QQ tribes are going to rise up as well, more than likely very soon. So I guess we'll take on these guys. And where are the other 7 stacks at? Are they close? Oh, good. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better. I'll give you a general. You'll go here, and you'll have a general too. I did put my heir as a leader. Not sure if that's the best idea, but, you know, because I'm a horde, it doesn't matter. I can't, you know, my biggest fear putting an heir as a leader like that is that, you know, my fear of, obviously, you know, getting into a, what are those things called? I'm just totally blanking right now. Getting into a regency council, without some sort of king to the throne, but that doesn't really matter, so there's really no point. I can put my heir, I mean, unless I really like the heir, which, you know, he's okay. He's a 255. I mean, he's not bad. I guess I shouldn't be saying he's okay. Although remember, we're very far behind in administrative technology. Now at negative 30% because I did reduce inflation. I know a lot of you guys were suggesting that I reduce inflation, so I decided, yeah, you know what, I do need to do that. So that's what I did, and I'm hoping that has a pretty big impact. It has already had a pretty big impact on my economy. So that's great. It's worked. But I don't know if that's going to come to bite me in the butt, the fact that I'm so far behind in administrative technology. You know, I mean, my rule of thumb is as long as I'm not far behind in military, I'm okay. Which right now, the Mamluks are at 16. I'm at 16. I'm about to get another technology over them, I think. So that would be a great time to declare the war. So I think this is a good little interlude before we get started. I think it'll be nice. And I might as well just wait for... Oh, look at that. That's going away. That's going away fast. We don't even really need to worry about that. They might siege a fort out here, which would be unfortunate. Actually, you know what? Can I just detach and go after them now? How much am I detaching? Oh, okay, yeah, only a 4-stack. That's not bad. Oh, the war's over anyways. All right, let's peace out. Let's get ourselves our reward. Thank you very much. Give me some money. Very nice. It costs QQ 81 administrative points to all ceded provinces. Cores. Interesting. This is a whole new thing to 1.15. I'm gonna need to take note of that. Okay, so good. We got a reward. Let's go ahead and core this. That's so nice that it's letting us see how much it's going to cost. That is amazing. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Paradox. That is such a fantastic new helpful feature there. That's great. Okay, cool. Hopefully we're going to be able to win this battle. I think we should, especially with the reinforcements arriving. There we go. Perfect. All right, and that is it. And I'm guessing our rebel trouble has almost gone away. Almost completely, yes. So that's great. The overextension is not helping us out. Obviously, national unrest is a little bit higher because of overextension, but it's not a big deal. And boom, that's it. So I want to make sure that the rebels either go away completely or something before... Ooh, military leaders died. I don't even know if I'm going to pay for another one because I've got my king and my heir as generals, and they're not too bad. I mean, I'm not getting any shock value from these guys, but I am getting maneuver, so that's cool. Okay, so let's go back towards the front. Let's kind of stack the borders here. I'll combine you guys. I know that in the last video, I definitely discussed the possibility of me bringing up my military closer to my force limit. Right now, I'm at 100. I can get 100 regiments up, and I'm only at 56. I also need to mothball my forts, which would be good. Let's see how much money I can make now. I could also, obviously, lower my army maintenance. And now that I'm having more ducats, although, you know, 5.7 is just fine. Why lower the army maintenance if I don't have to? So that's perfect. Let's check in on our army composition. First of all, I've got 23 infantry, 22 cavalry, and 11 artillery. Obviously, the artillery is going to cost a little bit more, but I think we are going to need a bit more artillery anyways. 300. Does it always take this long for artillery? That's interesting. Few infantry, I guess. All right, making just took a whole bunch of a big chunk out of my ducats that I had just made, but that's okay. I also obviously definitely want to make it a priority that I continue to rebuild or build up my navy. That's another way to kind of grab key alliances, because remember, this world's really interesting. That's one of the reasons why I don't necessarily want to stop the campaign just yet, because the world's so interesting with the Austrian, France, Aragon, Genoa, and then the Russian personal union. I mean, this is a ridiculous alliance that I don't think I'll ever be able to face, unless, of course, you know, something starts to break down. Ooh, the Netherlands are going after France. I wonder what kind of war that was declared. Munster and the Netherlands. And you're fighting, a whole bunch. Well, that's because France has a bunch of colonies, though. Do we need any prestige? We could use a little bit more prestige. I'd rather keep... yeah, I'm okay, though. We're getting prestige because we're winning a lot of battles. Oh, someone did pop up. Okay, let's see if we can get here in time, and we should be able to have no problem. I need to make sure that I assign my heir. Just a little bit extra maneuver could get us there faster. Which could make a difference, obviously, if we don't have to unsiege this province, if they do, in fact, occupy it, which they didn't, and we will win this battle. So, perfect. Awesome, that worked out really well. I will connect a small force here. Where'd that 4-stack go? Is the 4-stack back yet? I have not told them to come back home. Okay, well, I want to... The plan, I believe, was to go to war with Hejaz. It doesn't matter, actually. They're both only allied to each other. So I could care less who exactly I declare the war on. I think it's... I guess I should technically declare the war on the Mamluks. And then, you know, I'll take away a little bit from Hejaz, but the most important thing is to make sure I annul the alliance. I know there's going to be a truce, obviously, but we'll eventually, you know, go to war with Hejaz without any sort of, without them having any sort of help. So I wondered, actually, you know what? If I declare war on Hejaz, I bet you Oman would be more willing to join in, but they are not, clearly. Why is that? They will probably not accept. Chance, 0%. That's Oman. Shirvan is just not having it at all. I don't want to increase my technology. I certainly do not want to increase my technology cost. It's already ridiculous enough. Let's send the 11 stack this way. I mean, I think I can take them both on by myself, I think. Ooh, this African nation is doing really well for themselves. Remember when I went to war with Kilwa? That did not go so well. I had no idea they were going to have the Navy. I should have realized they were going to have that Navy. Noop is also doing really well, too. A lot of the African tribes have really consolidated. I don't think I've talked about this new kind of opening in the Fog of War. The Terra Incognita has opened Africa up to us a little bit more. I believe last time we checked the ledger, I definitely lost a lot of ducats now that I'm doing all this now. Okay, there's an 8 stack. We've got 7 infantry, 3 cavalry, 1 artillery. Yeah, so that's an okay composition down at the bottom. I'm not really worried about the northern part. Let's check on the ledger and just to make sure before we jump into this what we're going to face. QQ at 63,000, that's where we are. Now, where are the Mamluks at? Mamluks at 27,000, but they might be able to fight better than us. Plus, I don't want to jump into it without a technology bonus above them. We saw how well they were fighting against us last time. If it wasn't for my allies, I would have lost terribly. Let's check on where Hejaz is. Hejaz, where are you at? Not as worried about Hejaz and so we will definitely have the numbers advantage, but I don't know just yet if I want to do this. Let's check on if there's any missions. Protect against Austria, 80,000. I could probably get that up there. Ooh, I wonder if I could get Ming to like me. I could do that. I could take this mission. Get prestige and diplomatic power. Yeah, let's go ahead and take that. That's not hard because they already have a positive opinion of us. This could be a really key alliance actually going into the future. That would be, I think, a fantastic idea. Because Ming will probably grow in strength, I'm thinking. They'll definitely help me out against the hordes like Yarkand. I don't know if Russia is going to get any more further, I guess, colonize any further to the east, but if they were, Ming would be a great ally against Russia. Okay, and we are possibly still going to see some revolts, maybe from Armenia. Is this overextension almost gone? Not yet. Where are we in terms of technology? Good, we have about a month or so. And we're going to get extra cavalry shock, which is big. That's very big for us as a horde nation. All right, cool. Yeah, I can't complain. So I think we're going to jump into the war in the next video. I don't know if we're going to do it just yet. I don't think I want to just jump straight into it. I'd like to continue to build my forces up. I'm at 131 ducats, which is nice. I can probably afford a little bit more. A few more forces. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's give them each another cavalry regiment. All right, and that'll be it. And perfect. So I'll be out of money, though. And actually, just to get a little bit more money, because I know that I'm going to be spending a lot to reinforce all these guys, yeah, I'll lower it to half. I'm making 10 ducats now. We'll get, we'll go up to, like, I don't know, 200 ducats before the war gets started. Also, the longer I wait, the more likely maybe Hejaz would be willing to join in or something like that. If I do this, no, that doesn't help them. They don't want that either. What about for the Mamluks, though? We checked Hejaz, but maybe they would change their mind. No, I guess not. Okay. Well, that's fine. I understand that. Do we really need 20,000 down here? Yeah, I guess we do. I guess we would need about 20,000 down here, since Hejaz has about 20,000. And we do have, wait a second, we should be, see that we're right on the same page in terms of military as the Mamluks, so that's not good. And I have to wait for this. I want to see what the Armenian separatists are going to do anyways before I jump into it. Okay, but, you know, I'm hoping that the numbers advantage will be good enough. Or, you know what, I should also be trying for Tunis to see if they're willing to either ally me or possibly... Yeah, they're not willing to ally me, which sucks. I think I'm going to wait to continue to convert things over. Wait a little bit. I'm mothballed, right? Yes, I am. Okay. I also should be waiting for maybe overextension. Oh, overextension's gone. Okay, good. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. You know, I could always increase autonomy and make this impossible for these separatists to rise up. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, I'm going to lose ducats here. I'm going to take out a loan because I really cannot increase or fall further behind in administrative technology. I mean, that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's just really... Ugh. Well, how much is this going to cost? About 600? Jeez. Yeah, I'm going to wait for the last second to pay that back. I've got 5 years, so it's no big deal. Well, I've got a lot of money now, so there's no point, you know. I've got a ton of money. I think I probably should just go to this province, and that is a very interesting spelling there, and increase the autonomy just to be safe. All right. So you guys go away. Don't want to spend any sort of military points on harsh treatment. And the 0.4% chance of this happening is much less likely. Another big issue is that the Mamluks have... Ooh. What were you doing? Why were you black flagged? Good. Oh, this is great. They're at war with Alodia. This is excellent. I'm so glad I waited a little bit longer. Okay, let us go ahead and increase army maintenance because now that we've got all this money, and we'll go to war whenever we have full maintenance. Perfect. So I've got no friends willing to join in, really? I've got no friends willing to join in, not at all. If they're both only allied to each other, then I should also probably just say, call a co-belligerent war, huh? Because it doesn't matter. But if Hejaz or someone like the Mamluks get up an alliance last second and they call them in... Wait a second, no, I don't think you can do that anymore. Not in 1.15. I don't believe we can do that. They can do that, so that is ideal. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll declare on Hejaz, but I will call a co-belligerent war as well. Has enough time passed by? I'm guessing they're trying to siege out a fort that Alodia has. Alodia didn't call in anybody else? I guess not. Why aren't they pushing more forward? I want to know that they are already deep into Africa before they have to come back after us. Well, either way. Also, Hejaz is super behind in technology, so that's a pretty big positive. Okay, well, we're going to do it in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we're going to get together for a war against the Mamluks and Hejaz in the next video. Don't know how it's going to go. My fingers are crossed, but I can see this being another disaster. We'll see. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.